up, North County? I'm your host, Randy Doty, and today on the show we have Amber Johnson with Pillar Real Estate.
Hey, Randy. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I am a Central Coast local, went through Paso Robles High, go Cats. Then I got my degree at Cal Poly and decided to really make my parents proud and do nothing with the degree that I just spent the last 6 years getting. And I got my real estate license. Awesome. So fast forward to now, 10 years later, I just opened up my own brokerage, Pillar Real Estate. We're in our first year and cool. Doing wonderfully. We're in Paso and got a lot of exciting things in store. We're looking at expanding, bringing on some more team members to serve other areas of the county and just sort of other specialties. One of our specialties and what is sort of the pride and joy of my business is the Homes for Heroes program.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Talked about it. So Homes for Heroes is actually a nationwide program, and we serve 5 main hero groups. So we've got military, fire service, law enforcement, teachers, and healthcare. And I'm blessed to be one of the local affiliates here for the Central Coast. So there's a few different ways that I integrate it into my business here locally. One of them is that I give back a portion of my earnings back to the hero when they buy or sell. So it's based on the purchase price of the home. On average, looking at home prices here right now, $4,500, $5,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. Goes back to the hero, a check written out to them in their name at closing.
Oh, wow. And they can use that for probably anything?
Anything. Paying off debt, saving it, take a trip,
wow,
renovations,
that's really cool.
Whatever. So yeah, that's a big way that we give back. And then there's also the Homes for Heroes Foundation. And that's also back up at the national level. But every time we close a transaction, a portion of what we donate goes to the foundation. And the foundation gives funds or a grant to different 501c3 nonprofits all over the country that directly impact one of the 5 hero groups.
What a great place to be that affiliate in the North County with, Camp Roberts,
Yep.
CMC, you got just a bed of, these healthcare, police, law enforcement, military.
It's the crux of our community. It's become a big part of my business, for
that's
sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And such a great, feeling, too, to be able to give back to them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So the third way is we locally through events, sponsorships, getting involved, in events. We love doing that. And, if anybody out there has an event coming up or, a way that we can get involved, we love doing that. So it can be, from sponsoring a sports team to, whether it's a monetary sponsorship or even donating our time with helping a group get an event off the ground that is going to, support one of our local hero groups. We love doing that too.
So is that Amber Pillar Real Estate or is that Amber Homes for Heroes? Or both?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Homes for Heroes is probably the main spotlight for stuff like that. But if it doesn't support hero groups, I still like doing it anyway. But if it's going to be something for military, fire, any of those 5 groups, we're just going to put it under Homes for Heroes. And but either way, it's Amber Pillar Real Estate, Homes for Heroes.
So that's such a great program to be involved with. And with the housing market is going a little crazy, probably slowing it down a little bit.
I think that's a great way to explain it. We are sort of in a nucleus of California and just really in the country where we, a lot of people want to be here. So with that being said, we have seen a shift in the market this year, but particularly here on the Central Coast, it's still a strong and competitive market, and that is largely to do with the fact that there's such a pent-up demand to live here. So, other areas have seen a larger shift due to, rates went up a lot this year, almost doubled.
Oh my gosh.
This year compared to, last year and the year before that. So looking at that and how high home prices are, and then, we've seen a lot more inventory come on the market. So all of that leads to more of either balanced or more of a buyer's market. So drastically different from what we've seen for the last 2 years. So definitely want to point out that it is still a strong market, even though it's shifting. So I think it was so drastic that once it started going the other way, that people, just it instilled fear and, oh my gosh, the market's going to crash, and what's going to happen to home prices, and it's all going to drop out, and that is not the case. There's nothing indicating a crash at all. It's really just normalizing and neutralizing, which is a good thing.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I mean, that's why I wanted to bring you on here, because I really, really love that program, Homes for Heroes. Mm-hmm. It's such an intriguing program, and probably, unknown as much as, because I didn't hear about it until, you told me about it.
Right.
So, that's a great thing to get out to the North County. Definitely. And the people that live here, and, you're the person to reach out to. So tell us one more time how we get a hold of you for this.
So the best place would just website, pillarrealestate.com. There's a whole section dedicated to Homes for Heroes there, where you can learn more about the program and even sign up. And then just my business in general, all my contact info is there. But so pillarrealestate.com, my cell is 805-835-3425. And I would love to chat with you.
Awesome. Well, Amber, thanks again for coming on the show and sharing this information with us. And, we wish you all the success for the remaining part of the year.
Thank you.
So there you have it, guys. Make sure you get a hold of Amber Johnson with Pillar Real Estate for Homes for Heroes.